What's up, you guys? Yes, sir. Saturday Night Live. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. It's a stream. Yep. What up, Twitty? How you doing, bro? I'll wait for some more people to go in. How you doing tonight, bro? How's your weekend been so far, my guy? My mom just made homemade bread. That's what I'm eating. I could not miss it for this live. I could not miss my mom's homemade bread. It was absolutely delicious. That's what I'm eating. So I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. But yeah, as you can tell by the title, we have some leaks to discuss. What up, Richard? Talking leaks that just happened earlier today or yesterday while I'm eating my mom's homemade bread. So you just sit on back and listen to me ramble, bro. So this right here is a sketch of the Legacy Deluxe animated Bumblebee that's coming out next year. And there's also some details about this Bumblebee figure that goes into a bit more detail, and there's also some details about the animated Voyager Optimus and the Windblade. So I'm gonna be talking about that and whatever random stuff you guys want to talk about, like I do every live. So how's your Saturday been so far? I've just been chilling basically all day. This right here is the sketch of Bumblebee. I'll go into some more details in a few minutes once more people join. Food ASMR. This bread slaps. I've been writing the script for Spark Eater, my next stop motion short film. Or film, I don't know how long it's going to be. This thing could be like an hour, I don't know. By then, it wouldn't really be a short film. To me, anything under an hour is a short film. So if it's over an hour, it'll basically just be a regular length for a film to me. Oh, what? What happened? How is your Starscream missing accessories? That's crazy. Was it like stolen out of the box or something? This bread is hitting. It's slapping, guys. It's slapping. Slapping harder than Megatron's mace in the final battle of the 2007 movie on God. Dude, that sucks. I've seen so many people get their figures stolen out of packaging, you know, accessories missing when they buy a new figure. It's unacceptable. And that's one of the main reasons why Hasbro is changing their packaging. What up, Demonic Charcoal? How you doing, bro? I'm eating my mom's homemade bread that I just grabbed out of the oven like 5 minutes ago, and I'm talking Transformers leak. So it's basically what's going down, guys. What up, Autobot K9? How you doing, bro? The bread is hitting. Sketch of animated Bumblebee, the deluxe class that's coming out next year right here. Figures dropping around January. I almost said July. Jesus. So people have the new animated Bumblebee, Optimus, and I think Windblade 2 in hand already. The factories are making them as we speak. Hey, Dad. Oh, my God. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm pretty good, man. Eating my mom's homemade bread and talking to you guys. Nothing better. Am I right? Oh, my God. It's Goofy J. Rojas. Yo. Oh, my God. Look who it is, guys. Get a load of the goofster. All of us are your kids. Oh, my God. I don't know. I think I'm still young enough to be your brothers. Or to be your brother, I mean. Brothers. What is wrong with my grammar sometimes? Everyone say hi to Dad. Bruh. I am not no daddy. Okay. So, now that we have more people in live, let's go into more detail here about these leaks that have just happened. So this is a sketch right here that you guys see on the screen of the new deluxe class animated Bumblebee that is coming out in January, a few months from now, and it will be revealed during, I think, PulseCon, which is what was that, October, late October. So, and then we have some descriptions about this figure. Sorry, I'm eating my mom's homemade bread for those of you that don't know. It's absolutely delicious. I'll be done. Give me a few more bites. This thing is hidden. Legacy has been around for 2 years, and just now we're getting a Bumblebee. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. What's even crazier is that every Chug Bumblebee in the past, 7 years since the Titans Return Scout class or Legends class, whatever it was back then, every new Chug Bumblebee has been an exclusive. The Volkswagen one was a Walmart exclusive, and the Cybertronian Season 1 of G1 Bumblebee was a Target exclusive for Buzzworthy over 2 years ago now. That's not too hard to find on the aftermarket. You could get it for around $30 sealed. So that's not too big of a deal. But if you want a classic G1 Bumblebee with the Volkswagen Beetle alt mode, you're shelling out, what, 50, 60 bucks? For a deluxe class that's already really small as it is, that's not, I mean, for scaling, it's perfect, but you know what I mean. Is that bread good? Yes. Props to you, Mom. I'm sorry, Master. I'm no longer a Decepticon and Maximal and a Terracon. I'm an Autobot boy. Goofy, you're about as confused as every modern day teenager, me included. That's me. Since we now have animated Prowl along with Bea and Optimus, I really hope we get an animated Lugnut, Megatron, and other characters. Yes, 1000% this right here. Lugnut, one of the ones you mentioned, he won the fan vote last year, and usually when they do fan votes, that's Hasbro gogging the interest of Transformers fans to see how much they want a new toy of this character, you know? So Lugnut won that fan vote. They did it for Transformers Animated, and would you look at that? That fan vote happened in July of 2022, and then a few months later, we find out that we're getting Animated Prowl. Would you look at that? Not a coincidence, right? So, Lugnut won that fan vote, and I'm certain we're going to be getting either a leader class or, to a lesser extent, this is less likely to me, commander class Lugnut for 2025. For next year, we already have the slots for the leader class, and the commander class is pretty much confirmed at this point. It's just not, confirmed by Hasbro, but it is supposed to be Tidal Wave. Now the Titan, maybe it's Lugnut, but I don't see a figure that really should be just commander class at the biggest. I really don't see him being a $200 figure, but hey, we're getting a Star Seeker subline next year for Walmart. Crazier things could happen at this point, so I don't know. He really, we could be getting an animated Titan class Lugnut. You just never know with these new guys that are on the team. It's amazing. Bring it all on. Give me all the craziness. Mark, Evan, Sam, whatever you guys want to do. I'm all for it. Oh, I got some comments to read. Hope it's good. Yes, bread is really good. Which legacy figure is the best? I say Tarn. Actually got him. That's tough. For me, it's either Leo Convoy. I really think he's underrated. I've talked about this a few times. I did a review on him too months back. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But I really think he's a great Voyager. No hollowness on him. Solid plastic. I've transformed this guy multiple times. Played with him a lot. No stress marks on him at all, as opposed to Tarn, which, you play around with him for a little bit and you see some stress marks in a couple areas, mainly the clear plastic, which is riddled all over his midsection. None of that with this guy. Great plastic quality, great paint apps, great accuracy to his design from the anime. He has a lot of cool weapons and features that really reminds me of, back in the day when they had more of a budget to give us more weapons and accessories and gimmicks. So I would really have to say Leo Convoy is the best. Close runner-ups for me personally would be Armada Optimus, Legacy Inferno, the Beast Wars version. So those would be my picks. I betrayed all my friends and now I'm an Autobot boy. Goofy, you're still confused, my guy. Get your head out the clouds, Goofy. We love you. We don't want to see you confused. Are you an Autobot, Decepticon, Predacon, Maximal, or Terracon? Make up your mind. Bumblebee is my favorite character, and it's sad how there's hardly any figures made. Yes, it is very strange. You guys have probably heard me say in videos here and there, I'll admit it, I'm not the biggest Bumblebee fan, okay? I liked him more when I was little, when I first saw Bumblebee during Revenge of the Fallen in the 2007 movie, but, in recent years, I've gotten kind of sick of him. He's been the main character for almost 20 years now, since the 2007 movie. It's about time they either bring back Hotshot or focus on a different character or create a whole new character that's the kid appeal or that's the main face of Transformers, whether that's Optimus again or I don't know. I'm just a little bit sick of Bumblebee, but it is strange we haven't seen more of him in the Generations line in recent years. I agree. My boy Tarn is the best Voyager. I don't know. He's really good. I did a stop motion review on him a few months back. If you guys want to go check that out, check it out. But I think he's a really good Voyager. But I don't know. He's just not one of my favorites, especially since I wish I could turn my laptop around. But since I have such a vast collection spanning almost 30 years, I've seen, in fact, to me personally, I've seen a lot better in terms of Voyager class. But I do still think he's pretty good. But the best of the year, I don't think so, me personally. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Are you back yet, Twitty? This is why my name is Goofy. Goofy J. Rojas. Boy. All right, Goofy. I see you showing off. Also, out of topic, I'm almost done with my Godzilla puppet from the 1998 show. I remember. Oh, nice. Cool, dude. I'm back. Do not call me daddy. Oh my God, Twitty. You are a mess. I am not your daddy. I approve of it. No, I don't. Nope, I don't approve of it. I don't. Yes, no school on Monday. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's Labor Day. Might have to break out some s'mores on the Labor Day. Forgot about that holiday. I'm an Autobot from now on? Dude, make up your mind. Have you tried that game? No, I forgot about it. What was it again? I'll take a picture of your comment with my phone, and I'll remember to check it out next time. I haven't played Roblox in so long. When I was younger, it was Happy Wheels, Transformers games online, Roblox and Minecraft. Even though I wasn't really into those when I was younger, I got believe it or not, it's kind of weird to say, but I got into Roblox a little bit in my earlier teen years. It's kind of weird depending on your opinions on things, but I was bored during the pandemic and I got into Roblox and I was like, hey, why not just play something on my phone? So that's how I got into Roblox. Okay, who's better, Prime Soundwave or Prime Shockwave? Oh man, I haven't seen those episodes of Prime with Shockwave in a while, but I don't know. From what I remember, I might have to go with Soundwave. I just love his design. I love his creepy and eerie nature to him. It's just really cool to me. But Shockwave is still pretty cool. By the way, what you said about stretch marks is so true. I hate it when it happens to my figures when I play with them too much. Yes. Well, the problem I have with the stress marks, it's with these newer figures. It's no secret that these newer figures are made a little cheaper than older stuff from a decade, 15, 20 years ago. It's no secret. So when I handle an older figure like Energon Landmine right here, like this is a solid figure with pretty much modern articulation and engineering that you see on figures today for pretty much half the price, So, but what I'm saying about the stress marks is on newer figures, it's so much easier to get stress marks on newer releases than on the old stuff that it really pisses me off in terms of the stress marks. If it's on an older figure that's been played with numerous times over the years, I can understand that, and that's usually what it used to be. But now in recent years, we see that the stress marks are happening a lot more often, and not to mention the whole yellowing thing that's been going on since 2020. That's a huge issue that seems to have not been fixed yet. Or maybe it has been because my override from last year and my Leo Convoy have not yellowed. Thank God. My fingers crossed it never, ever, ever happens, at least for another 10, 15 years, like it usually should, So I just hope that they actually have fixed the yellowing issue like they said they did. Ayo daddy, that's a little bit. Okay, Transformer DOTM. I got a Crypterel. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong, bro. I'll take a picture of this and I'll let you know. Oh, got a freaking mosquito in my room. I got it. I didn't get freaking mosquito in my room. Okay. All right. I'll take a pic of that comment, Cryptoro, and I'll check that out on Roblox when I get a chance, my guy. Where the hell did that mosquito go? I'm gonna kill that bastard. Where is he? No. Why don't you like Bumblebee? Bruh. I mean, you know, I'm a 2000s kid. And when you've had Bumblebee shoved down your throat in Transformers media for almost 20 years, you start to get sick of the yellow booger a little bit. Not that I'm not hyped to get a new animated Bumblebee, because that's the Bumblebee that I pretty much grew up with. And even though I don't like Bumblebee that much anymore, I still love this character because it's actually well done. He talks, he has more of a purpose, he has a cool personality. He reminds me of like a younger version of Jazz and slightly more immature than how Jazz usually would be. So that's also part of the reason why I still really love animated Bumblebee, and I'm really excited for this figure to drop in January next year. But let's talk. Hold on. There's also a TF Prime version, and it's similar to DOTM. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to be screen sharing a new page that talks about some info on the Deluxe Class Animated Bumblebee, Voyager Class Animated Optimus. So I'm going to be switching to that. Hold up here. Share screen. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Okay. Here we go. So this is the info we're working with here. Yep. Hold up. I gotta pull it up myself so I could read it to you guys, because I know it's hard to see. So these are sort of two credible leakers talking back and forth here a little bit. Praxis, he's saying here, he was talking about the accessories for Bumblebee, how he has the 2 thrusters and 1 stinger, and the light bar on his roof is clear. And then another leaker corrects him and says two stingers. And then he goes on to say, though they're really only useful when pressed together since the ports on the arms are at an angle, but the thrusters apparently have 3mm ports, so they are blast effect compatible, and the stingers have 3mm pegs, so the stingers and boosters can combine. So that's pretty cool. We get that element with the accessories. I'm always for the 3mm and 5mm ports. What color are B's windows? Somebody asks, and the leaker responds with completely clear, no real tint that I can see. The boosters are also clear with silver details. However, the siren is clear red, and the stingers are clear blue, also with silver details. So I don't mind the accessories being clear plastic. It aligns with the accuracy of the original toy, and I think the design from the cartoon, I'm not sure on that. But in terms of, you guys have probably heard me say this in previous videos in the past, but in terms of the clear plastic windows, I've never been a fan of clear plastic windows, because of the whole issue with clear plastic in general. It's a lot weaker than regular solid plastic, so I just don't like it, and it's typically used in bad places that have joints for pivotal roles in the transformation of figures. So I don't like it in that sense. I don't like it in the fact that it ruins paint matching and color matching in vehicle mode. I don't like that you could see clear robot mode kibble through the windows. It looks absolutely awful to me. I just don't like clear plastic unless it's given inside. I'm grabbing my Armada Optimus here. Unless it's given details on the inside to make the inside look good, like Armada Optimus here, which they did do, and it looks good. It's been done better, but it still looks good and way better than just seeing a bunch of robot mode junk hanging out. So I wish for this Bumblebee it was solid plastic painted. They do that occasionally with figures, but I just wish they would do it more often because A, these figures are based off of cartoons and comics, and B, it would just make for a more solid figure, and it would create less issues in the long run, and you wouldn't get so many people calling in and complaining of cheap plastic that's breaking on them. So, but I know the whole move to clear plastic windows over the decades was because collectors were complaining at the time that they preferred clear plastic windows because it looked more realistic to vehicle modes that you see in real life. Nowadays, that argument is not too popular because people have now seen benefit of hindsight in the past 20-something years of how brittle clear plastic is. So I'm not sure too many people are advocating for so much use of clear plastic in newer figures. So it's pretty funny how time changes, you know, in terms of that stuff. There was something else on the boards that I wanted to mention, but I'll be doing a dedicated video to all these leaks tomorrow. It'll be probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon or something. I'll upload the video so you guys will have a much more concentrated and focused info on what's going on with these figures and the info that was leaked with them. So if I forget anything or if I don't cover something, that's why, but you will see full-on coverage in a video I'll drop tomorrow. So don't worry, guys. I got y'all covered as always. You're my peoples. I'll make sure I get you covered. Let's look at these comments here. I missed some comments. I will never get tired of Bumblebee. He's my pride and joy. He's the character I have looked up to since I was still breastfed. Yeah, I can understand that. No hate to you. Everybody has their own favorite character, and if you love Bumblebee, you're entitled to love Bumblebee. Just as I am entitled to not love Bumblebee. But I do, if I were to pick a Bumblebee to love, I still absolutely love animated Bumblebee. He's probably one of my favorite characters from the show. I love his character, his charisma, how he acts, how he interacts with other characters and his friends like Sari and Bulkhead. I just think it's perfect writing and perfect character and voice acting. It's amazing. For me, is Optimus Prime with the toys. Wait, what are you saying? I'm confused. I really want Legacy Tarn. He's got to be the best Legacy figure. I mean, just be careful of the clear. He has a lot of clear plastic, and there's been complaints along with my copy that when you move the hand joints a few times, there's a little bit of a stress mark brewing where that pin is to move his fingers all as one like this. So those two things ruin the experience for me. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. Stinger is my favorite Bayverse Decepticon. He's pretty cool. He's got a cool design. He's not one of my favorites. If I were to pick favorites, it would probably be from the first 2007 movie because I feel that's the best interpretation of the Decepticons that we've gotten in live action. They were menacing. It took multiple Autobots to take down just one Decepticon at a time. You know, they were wreaking havoc. They were wrecking up Autobots. They were absolutely destroying them. It was just great to see the Decepticons that vicious, you know? That's how I think the Decepticons should be, and that's how they were in animated. Animated had some very vicious and scary Decepticons, the way they were written and the way they were drawn. It was great. I wish the windows were tinted blue. I'm sick and tired of plain clear windows. Me too. Like I said, I really don't care for clear plastic windows at all for multiple reasons that are really valid. But if I were to get clear plastic windows, I agree. I would really like for them to be tinted, either black, blue, or whatever. At least SSRTB Bumblebee doors aren't full clear plastic. Yeah, that was a cool fix there. He should get a rework, especially with today's engineering by Hasbro. What figure are you talking about? On his SS figure. Wait, what? The bread. The bread is nice. Not to be rude, but B should lose his plot armor. I agree. You're not being rude. You're just stating your opinion. I agree. The plot armor he had in the Bumblebee movie and in Rise of the Beast is ridiculous. Oh, and in the Last Night, that whole scene with him taking his body apart and putting it back together during that battle was absolutely terrible. I hated it so freaking much, and I still to this day hate it. I hate it. I mean, the Decepticons and DOTM when they invaded Chicago. Oh, that's yeah. That was a good battle for the cons too. SS Stinger. Oh, okay. Yeah, he definitely needs a redo. Which Bumblebee is better, Bayverse or Nightverse? Honestly, I don't like either version. I'm sick of him with the radio voice. I'm sick of him not having any character growth or development. It's annoying. But if I were to pick one, I would go with Bayverse Bumblebee because that's what I kind of grew up on. Earthspark Deluxe Optimus is the GOAT. I've seen good things about him. I don't have that figure. The GOAT. Amen to that, Jam. Thank you. I prefer Nightverse Bumblebee. Looks okay. Yeah, I can see. It's a more simplistic design. It's got that going for it. I can understand that. If 3-0 comes out with a MDLX Stinger figure, I would definitely buy it. Oh, nice. I haven't gotten any of those, but they do look pretty nice and extremely accurate and also extremely expensive. So, which is mainly why I haven't gotten him. Where's this page? All right. Now let's bring in in. Look up on the wiki. You guys wanna read up on anything from Transformers on TF Wiki, which is one of the greatest websites on the internet, by the way. This is why I hate the Bayverse. What the heck? If 3-0 comes out with... Oh, I already read that. Sorry, I'm playing with my niece. No worries, dude. Do whatever you want to do, buddy. Oh, I have it on Megabolt here. I was reading this. When was I reading this? Yesterday or the day before yesterday? It's actually a pretty cool character. He's one of those Transformers characters where if his arrival means end of times or something. Or no, it means like the end of his enemies or something like that. It's kind of a cool character. Have you heard of Toy NATO? It sounds familiar. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that, Twitty. It sounds familiar. I'm not sure. Which one is better, SSK, KSI Sentry, or Stinger? I prefer KSI Sentry. Oop, I just hit something. I would say maybe Stinger. Are you talking the Studio Series figure? But if we were talking the figure, I would say Stinger. If we're talking characters, I think I would also say Stinger. I mean, there's not really much to go off of with the KSI drones. Are you Ladies Man 217? I do really love Sam Wiki's character, so I would have to say yes. I am Ladies Man 217. It's a toy store and they have some really rare figures for good prices. Really? Where is it at? Where is this Toy NATO? Are you Ladies Man 217? Where are the glass? I think you meant glasses instead of glass, but I think I'm wearing them. I'm wearing the glasses right here. Screams like a girl. Ah! And then he also screams out, Optimus! All the time. Where is that dang mosquito at? Oh. You guys are about to watch me kill a mosquito live on stream. You can't really see much from this angle, but I'm using an Earthrise Optimus box to smash it because it's on my wall. Shoot! Dang it! Oh! Got him! I spot him and I got him. For those of you that don't know, he's a Florida rapper. Terrible reference, terrible joke at this time, but I got the mosquito. Look at it. Now, you will guys see me get up and wash my hands. I'm going to be turning off the sound. I will be back in like 15 seconds. I gotta go wash this crap off my hands. I'll be back, guys. Hold on. I've returned from the hand washing, from killing the mosquito. My bad, I meant glasses. It's alright, dude. It's online, kind of like BBTS, but it's... Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Let's get it. Get him, Dad. Do not call me Dad. Get the Febreze and lighter. Nope. I just used the good old classic hands. Yeah, boy. Yes, sir. Animal abuse. What? No. No, no, no. Whoa, 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 boy. One time, I killed a ladybug with water and hammer, and what? Why would you even do that to a ladybug? We have a strange one amongst the ranks. I'll go with Goofy J. Rojas posted here. We have a strange one amongst the ranks, ladies and gentlemen. Bayverse Optimus reference? Oh shoot. I didn't even think of that, but now that you say it, yes. An unintentional reference. Indeed. Indeed. What's a figure? I'm going to ask you guys a question. What's a figure for Legacy next year that you guys are really excited to get? Or what's a figure for Legacy next year that you really want to see get made? Okay? That's what I'm going to ask you guys. Now answer in the comments below or next to the video, wherever it's supposed to be. The ladybug was just bruh. That's the best answer you got? Come on, man. Bumblebee, let's go. Are you trying to tick me off, Autobot K9? Doesn't let me do my homework. Oh my god. Goofy J, you are a goofy one. You suit your name really well, dude. Yep. Hey, would you look at this? We got Stretch from Animated. You guys remember this guy? Autobot K9, Bumblebee deserves death as far as I'm concerned. If he stayed dead in Rise of the Beast, I would not add an eye. I'm so over his character. People call me that all the time. What? Goofy? Goofy. Goofy. I haven't seen this dude in a long time. Stretch. He's from the GoBots comic? What in the world is this? GoBots #1. When did... Wait a minute. IDW had their own GoBots comic in 2018? Huh? Did any of you guys know about this? This is the first time I'm hearing and seeing this with my own eyes. I have not seen this before in my whole life. GoBots #1, published in November 21st, 2018. Cover date, October 2018. What? You see, anytime you go on TF Wiki, you learn something new about the Transformers franchise every freaking time. I guarantee you. And I thought I knew a lot about Transformers. I go on this site and I find out I don't. Greatest site on the planet, as far as I'm concerned. My friend called me Goofy or Jay because he knows I had a channel and I called him by his channel. Oh, okay. Never heard of that book. Yeah, me neither. That's pretty crazy. So Stretch, that Transformer from Animated, is a reference to the Renegade character Stretch from the GoBots continuity, which in turn is an extended universe of the Transformers continuity and franchise. So it's a whole extension whammy of 3 different things. Would you look at this? Cool. Oh, I was just talking about Leo Convoy not too long ago, and they give me the page to Leo Convoy. Isn't that a coincidence right there? Wait, what? Excessive humor or sarcasm is interfering with the delivery or information of this page, and it needs to be de-snarked. If you disagree, discuss this issue on its talk page. Problem. Intro paragraph has yet to receive a once-over since we got full cartoon translations. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's funny. What's the caption for this picture? Oh shoot, I went down way too much. He's not Leoric? What? Is that even a real word? The captions under TF Wiki's images either have me laughing, wondering what the hell they're talking about, or wondering if a word or phrase they used is actually real or something that they just made up for that post. It's either those three things literally every time. More than meets the eye, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My son is sitting on my lap. My son is a Chihuahua. Nice. Chihuahuas. Nice, Goofy. Boy. Leo Convoy is a cool character. I don't know. I've never really... I mean, I really do love Leo Convoy's legacy figure, and I used to have his masterpiece until I sold it in favor of the new legacy figure. But in terms of his character, I don't know. I just never really resonated with him that much, even though his character is pretty cool from what we know and what we've gotten in media. Nah, look at this dude. We got this guy in the chat again. What's his name again? Dondre? The heck kind of name is Dondre? Oh my god. Hello, Mr. Jam. Hello, Sonic Badaboom Productions. How you doing today, man? Tonight, I should say. Yeah, boy. Hey, Dada. Do not call me Dada. Do not call me Daddy. Do not call me Dad. Do not call me Father. I am none of those things. I think it's D. Jam. Yeah? What about it? What about it? What about it? How Hasbro made Legacy Bludgeon. Yeah, I'm still laughing over the I think it's Dion comment. I'm not laughing at what at like, you know, what you're saying, Twitty. It's the fact that I already know his real name, and and now people are gonna start thinking he has a different name than what's on there. I'm sorry, DeAndre. How Hasbro made Legacy Bludgeon. You know, I think the figure's okay. The base body is good, obviously, because it has a lot of articulation, but I just think they should have done more remolding to him to fit that IDW design that they were going for. But other than that, he's not too bad. I'm not going to rush out to get him, but I'll probably get him at some point, or if he's on clearance, I'll probably get him, because I don't see him being that expensive, especially with how generalized the Bludgeon figure is. It's really nothing. I mean, they say it's IDW Universe, but there's really only a few minor details. It's more so Cyberverse or R80 2015 inspired than IDW, so... Get Tarn, but give him a sword. That's not a bad idea. What are your thoughts on furries? I wasn't surprised somebody would ask me this. Honestly, I don't care about them, but I have heard some things. I'm not going to say on stream, but furries, it's not a community I would like to be in. Daddy Waddy, no, Sonic Badaboom, no. Heifer, what the hell are you even saying? First of all, I told Antoine about the dead. No. Goofy J, no. Sawi DeAndre. No, we're not. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a furry. Oh, okay. I mean, not everybody who's into the furry stuff is bad. If you are, cool. But there's some real weirdos in that community I've seen. I'm not saying you are, but I've seen a lot of weirdos in that community. What up, MMR Productions? How you doing on this fine Saturday night? Just time out everyone that says, "Oh man, I would," but I don't know. I really don't care. It's a little weird, but I'll let it slide for now. The Sons of Chris Jam. Antoine just created a cult. Oh my god. If this actually gains traction on my channel, I don't know what I'd do. I mean, we already have two people in the stream. What is it going to be by next week? What is it going to be by tomorrow? Doing all right, just got done with watching Zootopia again. Zootopia, isn't that animated Disney movie from a few years back? What if we called you BBG? Would you let that slide? What's BBG? Please, I really hope it's not an acronym that is please be a good thing. What does BBG mean? Oh god. I'm a dude. I'm not a baby girl. I'm a dude. I'm a guy. I'm a male. I identify as a he/him. Now this chat is it is a little weird. Okay, guys, let's get back on course. I actually asked you guys a question a few minutes ago, and I don't think anybody answered. What is a legacy figure for 2024 that you are really excited for, or a figure or a character that you would like to see done in Legacy? Answer down in the comments, everyone. I want to see some answers right here, right now. I better see some answers. I don't think he would let. No, I would not. You're right on the money, Cryptoro. Yeah, the one by Disney. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool movie. Sorry, I'm just laughing when you. Okay. IDW Barricade. Okay, finally, we have an answer. Everybody answer down the comments below right now. Yeah, I would like to see a new IDW Barricade. Bumblebee animated or Primeverse? Well, I was just talking about some leaks for the new Legacy animated Bumblebee that's coming out in Wave 1 of Legacy next year, which is around January. So you're already getting one of those figures in a few months. What's the question? Goofy, you're really living up to the name, bro. What is a figure in Legacy that you are really excited for next year, or a figure that you really want to see get made in Legacy next year or whenever? IDK, I was focused on the SS figures. What? None for Legacy, but all G. I'm not even going to read all of that comment. Not that I hate G1. I love G1. But I mean, I know you're messing with me, but just no. It's people like you that we didn't get updates for other characters for almost a decade in a line that's called Generations with an S at the end. It wasn't called G1 or Generation. It's called Generations. And then before then it was called Universe. The only time the Chug line for Hasbro had a dedicated line to G1 only, besides Studio Series 86, was the Classics line. And even then, it had repaints of figures and characters from the Unicron trilogy. So, yeah, Generations is not all about just plain old G1 updates. Okay? Let me think. All right, no problem. Another figure I'm excited for is Deluxe Optimus. I hope it's based on the G1 design. Well, yeah, it did say in the listing that it's a G1 Optimus. We just don't know what that entails. I mean, G1 Optimus, everybody's assuming it's his classic season 1-2 design, but it could be a few different things. It could be based off of his Deluxe Class Classics figure from 2006. It could be the Alligator Optimus Prime. It could be a stylized G1 Optimus that we just don't have a design for yet in media. Prime vs. Ratchet should get a figure. I agree. That would be pretty cool to see. None? What are you talking about, Goofy? Hater SS is best line. What? Are you off the bath salt tonight, bro? None, to be honest. Big Convoy would be cool. Yes, I would love. I just had a little bit of a canon event moment right here. You have Glimpo Guy Productions. You have a picture of Moist Critical as your profile, and I thought he was on the stream until I read your name and I remembered what his actual profile picture is on YouTube. I almost shizered my pants. That would have been crazy. But yeah, Big Convoy would be really cool. I do have the original because if you look on the aftermarket, it's not too hard to find for a reasonable price because he was actually just re-released twice a couple years ago. So he's not the hardest to find. But you know, for maybe a leader class that's a little bit cheaper, I would really love to see him get made, and especially for more of a broader audience, I would love to see more people get their hands on a Big Convoy. He's a great character. I got a lot of comments to read. I have to say the ones I'm excited for are Silverbolt, Tigerhawk, and Slipstream. I agree. I'm really excited for those too. People have been speculating that Slipstream is going to be a remold of Cyberverse Windblade. That could be the case, and it could turn out good, could turn out trash, similar to Strong Arm being a remold of G1 Alita 1 from last year. But who knows? It could be good, or it could be its own mold. We don't know yet. It's just rumors. Same. Alligator Optimus is the best. Yeah, it would be really cool to get Alligator Optimus. Low key, the movie 6 SS figures that got was the core class. Oh, okay. LOL. Yeah, man. I thought Moist Critical was in the chat for a second. You ask about what you're excited about Legacy, and my answer is okay. I got you, Goofy. Damn. Legacy is trash. Jesus. If you're going to do an iteration, they need to stop mashing universes and make a pure version of each character. I mean, I can understand that argument. You're not the only one that thinks this and voices it online. I'm like that with certain figures. If the mishmash turns out bad, like how it did with the so-called Prime Universe Bulkhead, Knockout, RC, I think those were horrible. They were better off either doing the IDW iteration, they were better off doing either a new interpretation of the characters, or they were just better off doing the designs as they were in the cartoon and sticking them in studio series like the designers have talked about for the past year. They've said that they're thinking of ways to put more cartoon accurate Prime and animated characters into studio series for people that want that, while they can also get figures that fit more in line with the Chug aesthetics. So I don't totally disagree with you. But if it turns out good, like it did with the animated Prowl, like it might with the new animated Bumblebee and Optimus. Prime Skyquake wasn't bad, even though I don't really like that figure. We're getting a movie 6, SS Rumble, Frenzy, and more. We don't know for sure. That's a rumor because the listing says movie 6. But there were listings in the past that were listed as movie 6 when it was actually just for Studio Series 86. So we're not sure yet. But leakers have hinted at that. Excuse me. That the movie 6 Megatron listing is in fact for the Bumblebee movie Megatron. So if that's the case, get ready for people to go absolutely insane for that figure next year, whenever that's coming out. And if it's G1 too. I mean, if we get a new leader class G1 Megatron, that would be amazing. Because that old figure is terrible. I hate it so much. Skyquake, what about it? What about it? What about it? I don't hate Legacy. I had some figures, but I'm just here to get G1 Bumblebee and R to be. Oh, okay. All right. I got my Rhinox pre-order today. Nice, man. He looks like a pretty cool figure. I'm not in a rush to get him. I've seen him at stores a few times, but I just haven't gotten him. I know you guys would probably like to see a style motion review on him at some point, but I don't know. I'm just not in a rush. Like some figures I really want to get, obviously, like how I did with Armada Optimus, Megatron, Leo Convoy, G2 Grimlock, Toxitron, and then there's other figures that I'm willing to wait for if they go on sale or if I really want to get them at some other time. Now, whatever is a rumor becomes true. I mean, most of the time. I'd say 90% of the time. But, there's some leaks that aren't true. There are rumors. Skyquake was trash. Yeah, I don't like that figure either. I mean, I don't hate the. It was trash, but the possibilities of characters that we're going to be getting in the upcoming years based off of that mold is what would make me get those remolds and repaints. I'm not talking about Dreadwing, but I'm talking about Machine Wars, Starscream. I'm talking about King Atlas. We could probably get either a repaint or remold of G1 Skyquake, even though I don't really care about G1 Skyquake that much. Speaking of Legacy, I recently got Inferno and Kickback. Nice. Those are two pretty good figures. I don't have Kickback yet. I just haven't gotten him for some reason. I got Shrapnel because he was hard to find right off the bat for whatever reason. So I just got him as soon as I can. So I'm not, overpaying for him however many months or years from now. There were a little bit of good figures. Yeah, there are. Don't hate me, but SS are to be primed doesn't look great. I did a stop motion review on him a few weeks ago. If you want to check that out, go check it out. But I'll leave a few minor thoughts here on it. I don't think it's. I think it's a little overhyped. I do think it's probably one of the best mainline Optimuses we've gotten in recent years, especially in terms of the robot mode. But that vehicle mode really kills it. The accessories suck. For a $40 figure, it's really lacking in those two areas. To me personally, a Prime Soundwave would be amazing. They just have to stick closer to the design like they did with Skyquake. I agree. That would be pretty cool. I would much prefer if they just straight up did the cartoon design in the Studio Series line. But if they do a chugified version in Legacy, I wouldn't mind that either. Yeah, there are. Tarn was pretty... Dude. I mean... You're definitely not alone in thinking that, but the first example you bring up of a good Legacy figure is Tarn. Oh my god. Or should I say Dion? Imagine Hasbro makes Marvel Legends, but like for people from Transformers, I would get Charlie ASAP. I mean, they probably will one day for like core class or something like that, but I don't know. Haley Steinfeld is. Yeah, man, I would have to agree with that. Isn't she brother? Oh my god. Now you're calling me brother? Ew, calm down, bro. Hey, it's better than you guys spamming dad in the chat earlier. I'm also excited for Windblade. Yeah, me too. I'm excited for pretty much everything for Legacy next year. The first year for Legacy in 2022, it was a bit of a rocky start to me. There really wasn't a whole lot of stuff I was into, and plus the line was called Legacy when still at that time most of the first like wave or two at least was mainly just G1. So Legacy year one really wasn't that great to me. This year is pretty good, but it really seems like next year is going to be fantastic, hopefully. What's up? Yo, what's up, Churros? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Churros, sorry. We all had a crush on Haley Steinfeld, including me. Yeah, I agree. Facts. Mother's homemade bread. Let's not do that. It sounds like my cat got into something next door. If you hear a noise or noises, or if you heard a noise, that's more than likely my cat's getting into something again. So, what can I say? Typical cat behavior. The bread is hitting. What up, Ultra Zero Second? I'm just talking to you guys about whatever and eating some of mom's homemade bread. Average cat. Yes. Facts. Yes. All right. I have another question for you guys. You know, I said I have another question for you guys, then I don't remember what I was going to ask you guys. Bruh. Oh, I forgot I had TF Wiki up. All right, let's press next on this. Hey, it's a line continuity sound wave. Look at that. A Decepticon from the aligned continuity. Let's click on align continuity. Yep, this is exactly why I'm pursuing this, DeAndre, because I knew you would get pissed at me for this. For whatever reason, anytime I bring up align continuity, dude, look at the page right here. Soundwave is a Decepticon from the align continuity. Why do you always deny the existence of Aligned? It's something that was real up until 2018 when Cyberverse came out. There's a whole page right here on the Transformers Wiki. Everything from Prime, Rescue Bots, the War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron games, the Universe game, Rise of the Darkspark game, all of that is aligned. Dude, you have some issues. And I've talked about this before. I'll probably do another video one day talking about the mess of Align continuity, because there was a lot of messy things behind the scenes in terms of studios wanting to do their own things between shows. That is why people like you, DeAndre, don't like the idea of line continuity, because everything is so different from show to show and game to game. Um, but that's why things are like that. But it reads here, Align Continuity Family launched in 2010 with the intention of being the foundation of the Transformers brand for over the next decade. Its core is the Binder of Revelation, a 354-page brand Bible co-written by Aaron Archer, who was one of the lead designers of Transformers at Hasbro at the time, Rick Alvarez, which I don't know his name, and other Transformer experts from Hasbro and the fandom. Charting. Oh, I actually want to click on that fandom link for a second. I want to know who in the fandom was involved in this Bible. Charting billions of years worth of history for the Transformers, Aligned encompasses a variety of interconnected franchises, most prominently Prime, Rescue Bots, Robots in Disguise 2015, and Rescue Bots Academy. Jim sounds angry. This is why I act cool, so I don't get... No, I'm just very passionate about talking about Transformers with you guys. That's all. LMAO. Respect Jim, boy. Which one sucks, Rescue Bots or Robots? And yeah, I agree with Goofy. I'd say both. Both those shows are absolutely trash. The only good thing that came out of Align to me was this brand Bible that we have pretty much limited access to. The War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron games, and Prime. Those are pretty much the only good things that we got out of Prime, or out of the Aligned continuity. Me and Chris argue all the time. Yeah, we do. Indeed. Yeah. All right, I'm going to read the rest of this right here. Early on, Hasbro consistently referred to all Aligned fiction as one continuity. However, various elements of the fiction have separate creative teams with distinct, sometimes conflicting visions indeed. Hasbro has referred to this concept as a bit of an animal to define. And for that reason, this wiki takes the more cautious route of calling it a continuity family. The brand Bible's description in Transformers Vault states it paints the Transformers history in broad strokes so as to give creators the necessary flexibility when crafting their stories, a belief echoed by statements made at BotCon 2011. Archer spoke of a squint test where everything can be seen as one family of stories. That sounds absolutely insane. Akin to the many different reinventions of the G1 continuity family by the cartoon, Marvel, and IDW Comics. Hasbro was not given this family an official title, but we have derived the name Align from Hasbro statements referring to this as a new Aligned continuity. So there you go. That's a basic read-up on the history of Aligned coming to you from the TF Wiki itself. All right, I want to click on this fandom link because it says there were fans involved. Oh. Wiki. Guys. I thought it was going to give us a list of names of people from the fandom that worked on that brand Bible at the time. But it just gives me a definition of fandom. Oh my god. Wiki. Wiki, why? This does have some cool info in it. I remember reading this a while ago. I'm going to get back to filming. You have a good night, Chris. Okay, MMR. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping by, bro. All right, so that led to nothing. I don't feel like reading info or a history about the fandom right now. Binder of Revelation. I've read a little bit of this book. Well, I haven't read the book itself. I've read about it. The Binder of Revelation is the informal name used by Hasbro creatives for the 354-page production Bible that undergirds fiction in the Aligned continuity family. Oh, written by, I already read their names, Aaron Archer, Rick Alvarez, and other Transformers experts from Hasbro with help from outside partners, Fabian. Oh, wait, what? What the hell? So there was a page for this guy, but it was deleted over a decade ago, 12 years ago, and there's still no page for the guy. Weird. Um, oh my god. I clicked on that and it just gave me a definition of Transformers. It charts billions of years of history combining concepts from all previous generations of Transformers lore. Wow, look at the evolution of the Transformers logo from G1 to the 1995 Beast Wars era. G1, G2, and Beast Wars. I always loved those logos. That's why when you guys see my logos for my stop motion short films, it kind of takes inspiration from that era of Transformers. I just always thought the fonts were really cool. It's way more creative than the same blocky font that we get nowadays that we've had for almost a decade now. Since 2014, it's been the same exact font for every toy packaging. It's kind of pathetic to me. Let me see if I could find the font that I'm talking about. I think it was when I clicked on one of these things. Yeah, this is the font right here. This Transformers logo. We've had it for almost a decade now, over 9 years. And it's the most boring font for the Transformers eras that we've ever gotten. It's terrible. I really hope for... Okay, I just created a little theory in my head. So what if we get a new font for the Transformers franchise next year? 2024 is the 40th anniversary of the Transformers franchise as a whole. By next year, it would be 10 years since we've had this. I'm about to click on again. This logo for the Transformers franchise. It would be a perfect time to update this logo and give us a new one that is way more interesting on the eyes and way cooler to look at. It's a theory. Everyone say yes if Haley Steinfeld isn't baddie. Traitor of the Autobots, I'm here to save the human. What the hell are you even talking about? Just answered to my question, damn. So this is some information for some characters from Aligned. So it says here, Barricade is from Iacon. Shockwave is from Tarn. What? So there's an area of Cybertron named Tarn? What? Tarn is one of Cybertron's many city-states. Wait, is all of this up on the... Okay. Okay, it is. Okay, good. Tarn is one of Cybertron's many city-states. It borders Voss and Iacon. Tarn is the largest city-state after Iacon, and in a military sense, it's superior. It is situated in or near a valley. Wow, I have not heard of that city name. That's interesting. Grimlock is from Simfer. Never heard of that either. Simfer is a city on Cybertron located nearby Metro Titan. All right. Oh, shoot, I lost the page. Okay, good. I got it. I got it back, yes. Minicons live on the moons. What kind of moons are we talking about here? All the DJD are named after locations? Are they? Wait, what? Say yes if Haley should be back in the sequels. She was originally going to be in Bumblebee as a cameo, but they took that out because now this is going to be the dumbest reason ever that I'm going to say. But they took it out because they felt there was already so much in the movie. Yeah, that is the reason that we were given by, I think, either the director or the infamous producer Lorenzo de Bonaventura. So, yeah, that's why we didn't get Charlie in Rise of the Beast. But we get a setup for GI Joe. We get a setup for Primus. We get a setup for Terracons, Predacons, Maximals. But Charlie in Rise of the Beast was too much to add. It beats me why that makes any sense. I heard that, but it's sad. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Wait, what? I did not click on Moonbase 2. On the moons. So I click, so it says here in the aligned continuity, minicons live on the moons. I click on moons to see what moons they're freaking talking about, but it just gives me Moonbase 2. So I don't know what's up with that. Well, no, Ultra Zero. Yeah, they did set up Unicron, but if you remember in the movie, Scourge said Primus by name. When he was about to stab Optimus at the beginning of the movie in the museum scene, he said, Primus would be ashamed, right as he's lifting his arm up to stab the Prime guy. So yeah, they did mention and sort of set up Primus in Rise of the Beast. That he's a character and being that exists in this new universe of Transformers movies. Brad. All right, so that led to nothing. Trypticon asteroid belt contains remnants of Primus and Unicron. What in the world? So, wait a minute. Okay. This is confusing to read. I mean, I know the aligned continuity is a mess because of what happened behind the scenes between different production companies handling each show and game and book. But there's a Trypticon asteroid belt name, even though Trypticon is already a character on Cybertron in the War for Cybertron game. And remnants of Primus and Unicron. Unicron and Prime was revealed to be Earth in this continuity, but now it's saying remnants of Unicron and Primus are in an asteroid belt named Trypticon. What in the world? This is how much of a mess aligned continuity is. There's not even a page for the Trypticon asteroid belt. It was just a bunch of ideas rolled up into one messy thing. That's what makes it so interesting, too. I mean, there's a lot to read from here. There's a lot of history behind this because it spanned for close to a decade. It ran this initiative that Hasbro rolled out for the Transformers franchise went from 2010 to 2018. That's over 8 years of history to delve into, which is pretty crazy. It is a mess. Yep. Well, it's been fun, but I'm going out to see. Hey, what? Are you really leaving me, Twitty, to go see your imaginary Haley Steinfeld? How dare you? I feel betrayed. Also, it's not homework, but I did it in biology class. Is what's your favorite animal? Mine is red slider turtle. What's yours, bro? So you're asking me what my favorite animal is, right? I don't know. I pretty much love every animal. I'm an animal lover. But if I were to pick between a few right off the top of my head, I'd say cats, dolphins, dogs, birds of any kind. I have no idea what else. But short answer, those few off the top of my head. And long answer, I love pretty much every animal on the face of the planet. So, yeah. What was I? What's this blue thing right here? Blue Max? Oh man. Okay. Blue Max is a minicon from the Unicron Trilogy continuity family. Blue Max is a member of the Land/Sea/Air minicon team, along with Seawave and Kraton. Wow. This is such an obscure minicon and an obscure character that we don't even have a picture of what he looked like. That's crazy. Pickup? Bat Robo? What the hell is this? It says here possibly an Autobot from the Estrella portion of the G1 family continuity family. Okay, so it's a company that had the manufacturing rights to do G1 toys in Brazil in the 80s. Interesting. Pickup is a Bat Robo. Okay, what is a Bat Robo? The mysterious Bat Robos have the capability to hit walls and become invisible robots in that order. Okay, the Transformers lore gets weirder and weirder the longer I stay on TF Wiki. This is what the hell? I've never heard of any of this. He goes vroom, crashes, and then becomes an invincible robot. Okay. This is insane. I have never seen any of this before in my life, and I'm sure everybody watching this hasn't seen any of this before either. Like, what? There's a whole nother faction of Transformers called Bat Robos in G1. This is crazy. So these were figures made in 1986 in the Brazil toy line of Transformers. The name Bat Robo is based on Portuguese for crash, batter being the verb, and batida being the noun. Wow. This is crazy. I've never seen this before in my life. Can we get some Bat Robos in Legacy now that I know what they are? Mark, if you're watching this live, and I know for a fact you're not, take some notes and give us some Bat Robos. Is reading look at this comment. It's so funny and original. Is reading Wiki your jam, Chris? Yes, it is. Yes, indeed it is. Styler. Mr. Stylerman is an Autobot allied Nebulan headmaster from the G1 continuity. I've never seen this character in my life. Man, TF Wiki be just giving us all the goodness. Oh, this was an episode from RID 2001. Carnival and Armada episode. Oh, yeah. So T-800s also exist in the G1 continuity, if you guys didn't know. We got Terminators in the G1 continuity. For those of you that don't know, now you know. Look at this. This was injected into the Transformers franchise during the Transformers versus Terminator comic book that IDW did. They wanted to put this in the G1 timeline. It's kind of funny and a kind of cool reference because obviously the first Terminator movie came out in 1984, and Transformers also came out in 1984, at least here in America. So it's kind of a cool thing that they brought in Terminator into the G1 continuity. The T-800s were created at some point after 1984 following the initial Decepticon invasion of Earth. to fight back humanity united under Skywatch, an international anti-transformer alliance, and develop the Skynet supercomputer network and an army of human-built anti-transformer hardware that included the T-800s. So that's pretty cool. We have Terminator confirmed within Transformers lore. Can I... Why are you asking me, Goofy? Why are you asking me if you could go to the bathroom, bro? If you gotta go, go. And if you have a phone, you could just take your phone with you in the bathroom, dude. You don't have to ask me. But I actually haven't really ever read up on this. I knew that there was the Transformers versus Terminator storyline from G1. But I never actually read up on it. Don't want to miss nothing. If you got a phone, bro, just bring it with you into the bathroom. Where is your Armada Prime? I actually showed him on stream when you were gone, when you weren't on the stream. I got him right here in vehicle mode. And then I have his trailer in base mode. I have his trailer in base mode. This truck mode is so great. Listen to this. It is an armored pickup truck that also has a futuristic flair to it. How is that not absolutely amazing? And it rolls like a freaking dream because all the wheels are pinned in. They're not cheap-ass mushroom pegs. They're actual pinned-in wheels, every single one of them. It feels so great to handle in hand. It's amazing. But it's not amazing that you have to pay Commander class price just to get that. That's not amazing. Transform him live? No, I will not. I'm sorry, I don't feel like transforming it right now. I want to look at this guy in vehicle mode at least until tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll transform him, put him back into robot mode. This is just such a great looking truck mode. All the nice silver paint on him and all the sculpted details, and it's just great to look at. Let's click on this link right here. Carzap. I haven't seen this dude in a long time. Is an Autobot from the Blocktown portion of the G1 content. What the hell? There's a Carzap from... Yo, I forgot there was a Carzap from animated. Carzap is a fickle transformer, a Decepticon, and former Autobot from the animated continuity. During the Great War, Carzap abandoned the Autobot cause and joined the Decepticons. I forgot this character existed in animated. That is really cool. So this dude is from... What is Blocktown? I've never heard of this. Was an unreleased Takara line that was planned to follow the Japanese release of Generation 2 in 1996. The line would combine Transformers toys with Kawada's Diablock building block line, like Lego competitor in Japan, giving the Transformers small bases that could be rebuilt into battle stations. Interesting. I haven't seen this before. I wonder if this was the idea for Creo years later. Not gonna lie, that is the best alt mode design. It is. It freaking is. It's an armored pickup truck from the future. It doesn't get any cooler than that. I'm back. Also, I took it with me, boy. Nice. Taking the Jam Man's advice, huh? That and the IDW one. Yep. Yeah, that's another good one. Chris, have you ever played a Mortal Kombat game? No, I haven't actually. To your surprise, probably. I'm not much of a gamer at all. I play mobile games sometimes, and when I was younger, I used to play games on the computer like Happy Wheels all the time. But I've never really been into console gaming. How is this a Transformers Live with no transforming shame? What the hell are you even talking about? I could just because it's a Transformers live doesn't mean I have to transform a toy. What up, Bing Bong Toys? How you doing, man? How you doing on this nice little Saturday night or evening or Sunday morning, wherever you guys are around the world? But yeah, so Blocktown is basically just an unreleased Takara Transformers toy line to rival Lego from 1996. And that's where this Karzap character originates from, I guess. And he also had an iteration during Animated from the Allspark Almanac. And this is the only image we have of him, which is a head design that I'm assuming was done by Derek J. Wyatt, maybe last minute or not. I don't know. But Derek worked on so many stuff for Animated, up until his passing. It's a real shame that there's probably a lot of information that we never saw or heard from Animated through Derek that probably, went to his grave, unfortunately. So I don't know, well, his work it still lives on, but maybe we'll get some more info on what he was thinking with certain characters one day, hopefully. It's Saturday night in 2013. Shoot, I wish. I wish it was still 2013. Playing with toys. Nice, man. Nice. I'm playing. It's Saturday night, 8:37 p.m. Okay, so you're an hour behind me. Mr. Jam, you never answered. Is reading TF Wiki... I did answer. What are you talking about? I saw that comment a while ago. Yes, it is my jam. Of course it's my jam, Mr. Dionger. Okay, what's this right here? I'm going to be on for like another 10 or so minutes, then I'm probably going to leave. Hell yeah, freaking Animated. Yes, sir. One of the best Transformers iterations of all time, or probably the best. I mean, the universe... I always try and interject whenever I can to talk about the vast continuity of Animated. It is freaking fantastic. All the storylines, all the interweaving plot lines and character connections, characters that you probably would have never even guessed that were in the animated continuity were, and they served some sort of purpose. Like, I guarantee you, I can look up any character on the wiki right now and there would be an animated version of that character. That's how amazing this iteration of Transformers was. And it's not like they were just shoehorned in. All of them pretty much had a purpose to their own little subline and story within either the Great War or present time or whatever. It's absolutely perfect. We all do, yes. It is. Yes, it is, Bing Bong. G1 is the best of all time. No, I'm playing around. It's kids boring, to be honest. I still love G1, but it's definitely not my favorite. Where is your Legacy Prowl right now? Well, it's up there on a shelf. And that is by far not the only animated figure I have. I have pretty much the whole main cast. The only ones that I'm missing are Blitzwing, Shockwave, Lugnut, even though I really don't want to get that Lugnut figure because it's way too small and it sucks. I don't have Waspinator. I don't have any of the Dinobots because, again, they're just way too small scale-wise, unless if you use Deluxe Class Optimus or the Legends Class figures. What's another animated figure I don't have? I don't have Skywarp or Sunstorm. I used to have the Activators animated Ratchet. I used to have a few Activators too. I had Bumblebee. I had... I say I had a few Activators, but now that I'm thinking on it, I think it was only one, and it was Bumblebee. Yes, animated was one of the best. Duh, of course it was. In a tub. Oh, really? Let me see it. Maybe. If you be a good boy, I'll show you animated legacy animated Prowl. Have you seen that sketch slash description? Yeah, I was talking about that earlier in the live stream, like pretty much an hour ago at this point. Yeah, I saw all that. I was talking about it a little bit. I'll be posting a separate dedicated video to that news and leaks that just happened tomorrow, either in the morning or in the early afternoon or something. Excuse me. So yes, if you still play with toys, yes. I have Blitzwing. Yeah, I know you have Blitzwing, and you won't sell it to me. Ugh. I miss my deluxe TFA Soundwave. I traded for I traded for an animated Soundwave last year, and it was a freaking joke. DeAndre, you probably remember this. It was freaking insane. I traded with somebody who I probably shouldn't have traded with. I'm pretty sure the person was special needs, so um, you know, that happened. But the guy sent figures that we didn't agree to send. He didn't send figures that he agreed to send, and he refused to give me back the figures, and the figures that he sent me weren't even of equal value to what I sent him. So it was absolutely insane, and I was pissed off, as I should. But one of the figures that he sent me was a beat up animated deluxe class Soundwave, and I got rid of that thing as soon as possible. I think I sold it for like 15 shipped or something. But paint was scraped off of it. He was missing his accessories. I think missing parts on him too. It was horrible. Why do I have it stuck on Ratchet from animated? Okay, so I said I was gonna look up. What's the chat saying? I'm missing Long Arm Prime, Blackout, Blur, Ironhide, Waspinator, and Swindle. Oh yeah, I'm missing Ironhide too. I don't have Ironhide, and I don't have the Cybertronian Ratchet either. But everybody else that I didn't mention, for the most part, I have. Yes. It's my wife's. Yeah, I know it's your wife's. DeAndre, I know. Who's more annoying, me or DeAndre? Neither of you guys. You guys are cool dudes. Oh god, that guy. I remember. Hope no one ever deals with him again. Wait. Oh yeah. Yes. You know the weird thing about that guy is he followed me on Instagram not too long after, and apparently he runs like a stop motion channel too, and it's like, oh my god, what a weirdo. I never do trades over online, only in person. That's smart. Thoughts on Siege / Earthrise Astro Chain. I don't have that figure. I've planned on getting him since he came out. Basically, I just never got around to getting it, and I don't know. It's okay from what I've seen online. It's not bad or anything, but it definitely reeks of that sort of odd John Warden era of Transformers toy designs, especially with Leader Class, where it was just trying to fill up the budget with characters that I don't know, it just didn't really need to be made in Leader Class. Maybe like. But long story short, he's not a bad figure to me. Great freaking toys, yes sir. Impossible, a Chugoid that's married. Joking. Oh man, he's a scammer. I don't care what anyone says. Yep, definitely. RC and Bumblebee sitting in a tree. They start kiss. Goofy, you're insane, bro. Okay, I was gonna look up a random character. Animated Rail Racer. Okay. Oh shoot. What? He is an animated. I remember. Oh my god, Wiki, are you embarrassing me on my live? Hold on. Rail Racer is an animated, or at least one of the combiners. What? Is the Wi-Fi down or something? Rail Racer. Why isn't it? Why isn't Rail Racer coming up? What the hell? What is going on with the wiki right now? That is weird. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to exit out of it. Hold on. Hold up. For some reason, TF Wiki is acting up on me right now. Okay. And then I will bring this page into my page so I could type it while seeing the chat. Oh, why isn't it letting me do it? Oh my god. What the hell? Let me read these comments. A silly, goofy mood. We need more updated RID figures. Fingers crossed for Fire Convoy and X-Bron. Yes, I agree. I already have the originals, and I still think they hold up great. And plus, they're not expensive to find on the aftermarket. They're actually kind of easy to get. So I'm not in a rush to get those quite yet. I would much rather have some not animated, Armada redos first, because a lot of those characters have not aged well, because obviously those were more so gimmick toys. But yeah, I'll be live for a few more minutes, then I'll bounce. Pi, yes, Pi. Why isn't Rail Racer popping up? I didn't spell the name wrong. What's going on with this thing? Okay, let's try this. Let's just look up one of the members. What's it? Midnight Express. Okay, here we go. A member of the team Bullet Train. Yep. Rail Racer. Here we go. Let me try typing it in as 2 words. I always thought of Rail Racer as 1 word. By the way, I have one of the members of Rail Racer coming in. I was able to get Midnight Express on eBay for like $40, which is really good. Why is it so hard to find the animated iteration of Rail Racer? My content is fire. Figures start shooting and stop motion. That is so true. I'm waiting for Legacy Armada Prime. Oh, nice. He is a great figure. I was one of the people that got him during the early shipment from Big Bad Toy Store back in May, and worth every penny. I do think he's slightly overrated, but I still think he's a great figure. I saw an Energon Scorponok for $17 today and was happy until I realized his feet and missiles were missing. Glad I skipped. Ugh. Yeah, you got to be careful with that sometimes. I mean, sometimes it's just little pieces like that that really make up the figure. And it's, yeah, like they just don't have it. And you get the figure and it's like, what the hell? Rail Racer animated. Why is it so hard to find the animated version of Rail Racer? Let's try multi. Wiki's pissing me off right now. The best combiner? Hell yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting the other members at some point soon. Trying to think of how I could find. For some reason, his iteration from animated isn't popping up. Whatever. If I find it, I'll post it on my community post as like a funny little gag or like a cool little, info piece for the Transformers franchise. Funniest figures shooting in stop motion I've ever seen. You just Googled it, Jam. I put it in the wiki. The Transformers wiki. Hyperdive Micromaster. I've never heard of this character. Okay, I'll animated rail racer. Yeah, it doesn't freaking pop up. Rail Racer was a character from the extended portion of the animated continuity. I don't know why it's not popping up. If Snoop Dogg does a Transformers collab along toy hunts and toy reviews, maybe I'll do that at some point. You never know. I mean, I already do post toy hunts occasionally on my shorts, and I do toy reviews sometimes too, in terms of stop motion reviews, and occasionally I'll do a regular review here and there. Yes, I'm speaking Spanish, boy. I am not Spanish, but if you want to speak Spanish in the chat, go ahead. I don't know much Spanish. Tigatron, we all know that boy. What the hell? A member of the Animorphs. I forgot the Animorphs were a part of Transformers. Oh, yeah, that would be pretty funny. All right, guys, I'm gonna bounce for tonight's live. I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow, but I'll probably go live again soon in the next couple days, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But thank you guys for sticking around with me for this live Saturday night. And I'll see you guys in the next video and live stream, wherever you pop up in. Bye. Bye.